It's a beautiful sunny day here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway in Las Vegas, Nevada, as we roll in to start the first of two doubleheaders this season as we hit the halfway mark of the season. Hello, everybody, and welcome to round number 10 of 20 of Season 6 of the Sunoco Lead Series, back at Las Vegas Motor Speedway for our 6th season. Been here every season. It's been a crown jewel event for so long, and we're back here again, qualifying. Wrapped up yesterday. If you did miss qualifying, here's how it went. Chris Dodd takes pole position for the third time in his career here at Las Vegas. Wally's part-time for Full Frontal Motorsports, although there has been rumors of a possible return. Definitely no confirmations just yet. Alongside Jeffrey Finguy in his last season in the Sunoco Elite Series. And he starts on the front row here at Vegas. During a crown jewel event, can you get a second win of the year? It's 2 races, so it's possible. On row 2, you got DJ Curtis, who had a fantastic qualifying for Monarch Motorsports, as he sits on the podium on the start in third. Curtis, very fast in qualifying, can keep the pace through the race. Alongside Philip Scott, the legend himself, last week's winner at Pikes Peak. After getting pole and dominating that race and winning it, can he win here today in Las Vegas? On row 3, it's a pair of Thundersports, Gerardo Ron and Lorenzo Log, both having pretty good seasons so far, but are trying to continue that upwards trend and try to crack the top 10 here today. And on row 4, the surprising person who got into Q2, that would be Connor Monaco for Hood Huddleston Stuco Racing, who had an absolutely abysmal first half of the season, but it looks like he wants to try to turn it around here today. He starts in the top 10. Alongside I believe this is your second in points, Aiden Shepard, the Super Speedway King, but we're here out of regular Speedway at Las Vegas. What can Shepard do starting P8? And on row 5, you got Sean Angel, the last season's Royale winner. As we're closing in on the Royale, he's already locked into that race, but now he's trying to get some good points for Red Stallion Racing. Today could be his day to get his 3rd career win, alongside Cody Lamas, who has been performing pretty well in that number 11 machine. As he starts at the top 10, he was the worst in Q2, but can he get back up? Can he get up to the front of the pack and lead this race within a few laps? Anything can happen here at Vegas. We look back at some of your other points contenders who struggled in qualifying. Paul Jackson and John Arndt on the 5th to last row, and Roush starting dead last. Eric Monaco starting near the rear. A lot of people not doing so hot in qualifying. Brock didn't do so good. Duncan didn't do so good. Paulson and Anderson mid-pack. A lot of the big guys you'd expect to be doing amazing here struggled, but Chris Dodd is your leader. Along with, if you miss practice, you would know, if you watch practice, you would know that these 3, Carlson, Halleck, and Roush, had to go to the rear due to backup, due to a big incident between those 3 in practice, forcing them all to go to a backup because their other cars are totaled and won't be racing. So they had to run their backups for qualifying, so they at least had some time to get their setup ready. We'll see what they could do starting from the rear, if any of them can make it up to get to the front and possibly challenge for the win of this race. But as we set up to get ready to go, there's 30 seconds left before we get the command. So who else can we look at here today? Roman Rahal, one of 5 drivers to be within a race distance of Paul Jackson, his teammate for the points lead. He sits on row 6 in P11. Anything can happen. Vince Freeze, his ride is in danger, stated by team owner Scott Roush. He needs to be performing good here at Las Vegas to keep his ride. Here's the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
Cars are getting fired up and ready to go here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway to kick off the halfway point of the season. A lot of people are going to be looking at this guy right here, Paul Jackson, as he sits near the rear of the field. Could he make up enough time to keep himself in a good position in points? He's pretty much guaranteed to keep his points lead through this race. As long as he can either score points or one of his championship rivals don't win this race, he's keeping his points lead. It would be going into the next race that would be his problem. But if he could score points, he's keeping his points lead no matter what through this first of 2 races in the doubleheader. Sorry about that. There seemed to have been a little bit of a mechanical issue as we were coming to the start. But everyone seems to be good. Green across the board. So, as the pace car's about to pull in 54 laps around Las Vegas Motor Speedway in Las Vegas, Nevada, it'll be Chris Dodd, the full Front of Motorsports part-time driver, leading it down to the green flag, here to start the doubleheader event. The first of 2 this season. Green flag is in the air. Someone got a bad start. Someone got a terrible start. I think it was Lorenzo Log. Spun his tires on the start, and that just caused everyone to stack up. That might not end well. We're good so far. It's Chris Dodd, your leader. Here early, lap 2. Oh, Philip Scott looking everywhere, though, to try to get through him. Your fastest lap in the first lap, that is Dan Bartlett, who started near the rear of the field, meaning he's trying to make up some time, and for sure he is. Jackson now stuck back there with Roush. Both of them probably see each other and realize that they're both screwed right now. And maybe it's time for them to band together, because there are some other people who really want that points position. But it's Philip Scott now, who is your leader. Over your fastest driver on track, that's Jeffrey Finguy in second. Finguy's got some speed early. If he can hold it near the front for the first bit of the race, after all this shuffling back here ends, he'll be in a good position. There is Cordell Paulson, the guy that both Jackson and Roush should be a little scared of, and they should probably start working together, because if they don't, that guy's gonna get away and possibly take the points lead. So maybe it's time for Maverick and Roush Racing to start working together, because if they don't, that'll be Paulson. Wow, Roush, that was way too risky for this early in the race. It's Philip Scott. Not your fast on track. That would be Scott's teammate, Roman Rahal, down in 5th, who's now challenging Dodd for 4th. Scott having to defend from the 41 sometime soon, because you know Finguy's going to want this lead. But a new face starting to appear in. That's Sean Angel for Red Stallion. Red Stallion has had some pace this season. A possible rank C in their future. They haven't been out of rank D in a few seasons. They actually fought for a title one time back in season 1 with Aiden Shepard when he drove for Red Stallion. Since then, the team's been on a downward spiral, but this season has been seen as the resurge. So far, that's been sort of true. There's a pretty good possibility they could end up in rank C, but Roman Rahal and Alexander Rowe trying to put together a Maverick Wolf top 3. All they're missing is that 10 car. He's on his way. He's got the inside. He's drafting with Arvine. He'll be climbing. Is he even going to stick with Arvine? Yeah, he doesn't have a choice. Rowe started 17th. Scott started 4th, and Rahal started 11th. They're all up here with your pole sitter, Chris Dodd. But Rowe starting to get away as Ray and Iran seem to be working together to try to hunt through the pack. Get a partner. Start going. If you can get someone that'll reliably work with you, you and that person could hunt through the pack. Angel might be trying to join these two. Yeah, Ray seems to have a pretty reliable partner right now in the former Gerard Iran. And that's helping Ray draft up to P2. Oh! Angel! Oh! Angel! What the hell was that? You just gave everyone in the pack a heart attack. Oh my God, how did you hold on to that? Whoa, there they go. There they go. And they're out. Priya gets ahead of that. Oh! We got a big hit of that. They just started going below the apron. They shouldn't have. They were just looking too much, and it cost them. It's Rowe leads it back. What just happened? First, we're going to look at Sean Angel as he would be coming into 3 and 4. Go below the apron. I don't know why. They decided to go below the apron there. But it almost cost them their life. Then we look at the 11 of Cody Lamas, who also goes below their apron, hits Priya McShane into Shepard, into Griffin. And then, who hit her? Priya would be going down the track, and it would be Connor Hurley trying to go low and would hit her. Oh, Alex hit her head on as well. And all of them are done. That was a disaster. As we're about to get back under green, 7 cars out of this race aren't with a mechanical issue. And it would be Alex Bignacco, Connor Hurley, Jack Halleck, Aiden Shepard, huge points contender, Cody Lamas, Ryan Griffin, and Priya McShane out of this race. Jackson at the tail end of the field. He's fine though. He pit. It's odd, but he pit for tires. We'll see how that works. It might work very well, but the pace cars back in aren't had a mechanical issue. He's back out on track. He should be up to speed. It'll be Alexander Rowe leading it back down to the green flag, trying to win another time here at Vegas for the second time this season. Green flag is back in the air. And as expected, that 05 seems to be up the pace, which is going to screw Rowe. Oh, Rowe's screwed. Nothing he can do. He's stuck. And that's Roman Rahal, his teammate, down his inside. Easy moves for Roman Rahal, Dodd, and Scott in this as well. Dodd is just stuck in between 3 Mavericks. How'd that work out for Jackson? He's already made a move. He's already into 31st. I still don't know why they all decided to go below the apron there. No one else is doing it anymore. I guess they just got a little too eager for positions, and that just did not work at all. Rahal got through Arndt now, and he's now out in clean air. Dodd in second, trying to clear Arndt, the lap car. And he's still trying. Dodd trying to get there. There is Sean Angel, who, again, gave us all the biggest heart attack anyone has ever had. Don't know how he hung on to that, but he did. And now he's sitting in P7. Your leader, though, it's Roman Rahal and Chris Dodd. Every one of Rahal's teammates... Was that a caution? Okay, I thought I saw a caution. Every one of Rahal's teammates has won a race this year. First Jackson at Richmond, then Rowe at Kansas, then Scott last week at Pikes Peak. Can Rahal complete the team and get his win? He's gonna have to fight with Dodd, though, who's been eager for his first career win since the start of the series in Season 1. Arndt, though, playing spoiler. Can't win this race. He's 3 laps down. He couldn't even get himself back on the lead lap. So he's literally just a complete spoiler at this point. Freeze. He knows that his ride's in danger, and it's now his turn to try to put himself in a good position to keep his ride, to impress his team. Tell them, hey, I'm not done yet. He's up into P5 for now. Connor Monaco starting to hunt back up. Holy Thaber! What a run! Wow, that was a great run through 1 and 2. He's going to try to slip into the top 15 ahead of Anderson. Back some more. There he is. 4 fresh tires worked wonders for the 10 car. Look at him go. He is just pushing through. He's through Bartlett. He's through Irvine. He's through Jack. He is not giving up. He's into 20. That's 23rd now. He's got Eric Monaco, who fought with him at Richmond for the win. He's behind him. Are they going to work together, or is Eric going to try to push him back? Eric's working with him for now. Is he going to fully work with him? Yes, he is. He knows that they're both in desperate situations, that they both need to get up there. But how long until Eric just goes, screw it, I'm taking him? He hasn't yet. He's pushing him. He's making sure they stay in line. And now they've caught Skylar Johnson. Oh, now Eric's pushing him. Pushed him out of the way. Thank you for helping me get into the pack, but see ya. It's now Rowe and Vince Freeze. Rowe, the 4-time winner. 3 wins at Kansas. 1 win at Vegas. Can he win a second at Vegas and continue his mile and a half domination? Freeze, just looking for his first career win to prove he has the worth to keep at the team. But he's got Maverick all around him. Well, Scott's actually being pushed back now. I'm guessing that with how they were set up, yeah, Jackson just slipped in behind and just kept going. Jackson, though. Oh, now he's down the inside of Bartlett again. Here we go. Jackson. Fresh tires seem to work wonders for him, as now he's put himself in a pretty good position in this race. There goes Carlson. He's kind of stuck here. You need to get to the front like they were. Oh! Oh! That was a big hit! And Jackson somehow got through that. Oh, someone took a hit. We're back to the front to see who leads it back. It's gonna be Alexander Rowe. What just happened? Paulson would make too eager of a move, and he's probably gonna get called for this one, as he would tag Roger Ray and send him all up into the wall. It was a hard hit to Ray's back end, and that would end Duncan's day as an innocent bystander. And Jackson would somehow not only get through that with no damage, but would gain like 6 spots. Yeah, he's up into 19th now. What an excellent avoidance for the 10 car. Here's the look from the 10 car. As he'd see it happen up ahead of him, he'd check up, and everything happening in front of him, everyone tossing and turning positions, trying to avoid. Carlson would gain a lot of position, but so would Jackson. And it would be a good run and a good avoidance for Paul Jackson, as he would put himself at 19th. Carlson would move all the way up to 17th. Good job for them. Bad luck for people like Duncan. And the 42 is going to have to talk with the stewards about that one. All right. We would, in fact, lose William Duncan in that. We would lose Roger Ray, and we'd lose Julio Caesar. Once again, we're back in the same situation. It's just Arndt, if I'm correct. Yeah. Jackson, I'm scared. He's 17th. I'm actually legitimately scared of him right now. Paulson, a lot of damage at the rear, and he has been called to the steward's office post-race. Talk about the incident, and most likely a penalty and a point to his super license coming to Cordell Paulson for that. But that just aided, because he may have hurt Roger Ray, but that just aided a championship rival, Paul Jackson. He just spoon-fed him a few positions. But it'll be, once again, we're on lap 31 of 54. Alexander Rowe will lead it back down to the green flag with his teammate in tow. It's a Maverick Wolf 1-2. Can they keep a hold of it? Here, we're coming to about 22 laps to go. Green flag is in the air. It's 23 to go. Once again, Rowe is screwed because Arndt is up to pace, and he's gonna keep it on the outside. Gerard has a very strong run. Him and Finguy banded together on that inside and just launched down the inside of everyone. Rowe trying to hold his own out there, but Rahal drafting Art to push him past Rowe to get his position. They may be teammates, but you know Rahal wants this win. He hasn't won since Season 2. Finn Guy just said, thank you, Iran, for helping me get through a few guys, but sorry, that's mine. Rahal down Art's inside, making it 3 wide for the lead as with Art as a lap car. Use him as a pick to get around Rowe, and it'll work. Rahal, your new leader. Finn Guy. Oh, he's trying to launch it. No. He tried to launch it on Rahal, lost his momentum, and now he's stuck in a 3 wide. How is it going, Jackson? Pretty well. Oh, nope, there's Learns a Log. Just let him go. Wouldn't want to risk anything. Connor Monaco continuing to have a good day. Same with Sean Angel. Oh, Finn Guy couldn't start going after Rahal because he had to defend from Caldwell, but he couldn't. 2 guys in their last season of their careers fighting for second, trying to chase after Roman Rahal. Roman Rahal could be in a position to take the points lead in a few races' time if he can keep this pace that he's had. You can also see Tyler Thaber and Sean Angel were working together for a moment there. Not anymore. Oh, Jackson being pushed back. Can he get below Jovic? Jovic not going to have the momentum, and Jackson's back in line. A little bit of a hiccup for him, but he's back in it. These guys are being risky, but we're coming close to the end of the race, so no wonder. Connor being started to be pushed back, little by little. Dodd down the inside of his teammate for 5th. It's a top 4 breakaway. Caldwell, Rahal, Freeze, and Finn Guy. Finn Guy, also another driver who's good at these kind of tracks. He loves his speedways, and it's proving. 2 guys who are retiring at season's end, about to go 1-2 right now. If he can get down the inside of Freeze. No, Freeze is going to keep it out there. Freeze actually impressing, trying to prove that he deserves to keep that 35. But the end of this race is where it all matters. Can he keep it? Jackson broke down! The 10 car has come to a stop on the backstretch! That's the points leader! What just happened? Jackson would be fighting for a top 15. It would be going so well. Freshest tires in the field, and something would go wrong. Something just went wrong in that engine, and Jackson, your points leader, would slowly descend, and he'd come to a stop on the backstretch. And that's it for Paul Jackson. His hopes of winning this race are out the window, and that just opened a huge opportunity to gain the points lead, for someone to gain his points lead. Especially this guy, Roman Rahal, is the big guy who's in position to take it. Who else? Scott, his other teammate. But Roush is buried. His own teammates are the ones putting him under pressure for his points lead. But they gotta win. They have to win to take his points lead. Rowe is not able to take his points lead though, so Rowe's just trying to gain some position. Some people have got to be ecstatic about that, especially people like William Brock, Aiden Shepard, who's out. Shepard's out of the race. You know he had to be frustrated because he had a chance at the points lead, but that just all got put back in his favor as they're both not going to score. I don't think... Oh no, Jackson has to score. So he's still going to score points, which means he is going to keep his points lead no matter what. Oh, this is going to cause caution. Oh, definitely. something has to go wrong. We're at 10 to go. If there's a caution now, that'll shake up the whole race. Because look at how many people are getting these positions. There they go. Oh, Finn guy in the wall. And there goes Art. There we go. I knew it would cause a caution. And that's the yellow flag out with less than 10 to go. Freeze got a big chunk of that. Art's out. Finn guy was the one who was hit first in the wall, but only a hit on the wall. That's all he got. And it continues. The chaos continues. What happened? There'd be all this commotion ahead of Tyler Thaber happening. It would cause Art to check up and would just go into Thaber. Thaber, really just an innocent bystander and all that, but the big name, Vince Freeze, could not avoid, and his ride is in massive danger right now. But one very important factor, Art up in smoke, and Jackson back out on track. His race is not over. He'll still try to score as many points as he can. Now it's just everyone at the wrong place at the wrong time, and it's Caldwell, your leader. All right, Jackson is 5 laps down. He cannot win this race, but he's going to try to gain as many spots as he can before the end, which is which pretty much just means staying alive, getting Vince Freeze and Nick Pericles. And possibly Paulson. If Paulson gets it now, he'll probably get a points penalty from that. Meaning, your big points contender who's benefiting from this, again, Roman Rahal. Not only that, but some people who really needed a good day to keep themselves in the hunt. William Brock being one. Drew Ron. Philip Scott could also be a big contender in this. Anderson needed a good day. Johnson needed a good day. Eric needed a good day. And they're all going to get it. But now it matters who's going to win it all. By the way, pole sitter for the next round, Alex Bignacco. That should be fun. It'll be Vance Caldwell leading it down to the green flag. With, what is that, 8 laps to go? Green flag is in the air. What should be one last time. Can they challenge Caldwell? Brock. Oh, you know he wants it. Number 10. The elusive number 10. Even though Anderson beat him to that number, he still wants to get there. Brock moves into second. Angel moving into third. Could he play a factor? Here we go. 7 laps to go. Here in Vegas. Brock down the inside of Caldwell. Caldwell in his last race at Vegas trying to win it, but Brock says otherwise. Angel, could he actually win this race for Red Stallion? Downey did it in that car last year at a super speedway, a place that doesn't require too much skill and power. But at a place like Vegas, if Angel can pull this off, you know he'd get a good ride next season. Even with the pace he has right now, he's going to be impressing a lot of people. But he's got 2 Mavericks breathing down his neck as Brock continues to try to get away. 5 laps to go for the 01 car. William Brock trying to get number 10. Can he finally do it? He'll tie for number 1 on the all-time win list with his teammate, Max Anderson. But Angel is actually closing in the Red Stallion. With Alex out of this race, and I believe Jack has damage in 19th. The only hope for this team rides in that 22. And he's closing. He'll need more than this, though. Rowe might be the answer. Oh my God, is Rowe about to do it? Down the inside. 3 laps to go for William Brock. That's Maverick starting to close. Maverick Wolves, Roman Rahal, and Alexander Rowe trying to get there, but I don't think they have the speed. They're fighting with each other. They need to work together if they want to pull at least Maverick getting the win. 2 to go for Brock. Can he finally get number 10? Ray Hall. He needs a hell of a run. Instead, it's Caldwell who gets the run. That's it. No way they can win it now. He's finally gonna get it. White flag in the air for William Brock. And he's finally gonna get career win number 2. Oh my God, Jovic. No! Jovic holds him up! Who's there? Anderson's around! Chaos on the last lap! It's not gonna matter! William Brock takes his 10th career win and on time for first and all-time winless. He wins in Vegas! And on the last lap, Anderson and Scott will tag Rowe and Ray Hall. Maverick just got swept. And it's William Brock who will win at Vegas in a chaotic last lap. That could have been Caldwell's. That very much could have been Caldwell's, but it won't be. William Brock finally will get the elusive number 10. What happened on the last lap? A disaster would strike for all of Maverick as coming to the last lap because Jovic held them up. They would come into the corner too hot, get a little mixed up, and Scott would tag Anderson, and all the Mavericks would go around. Roush had to be so happy to see those 4 all involved. And it'll bring Brock home his win. And in what is the most chaotic finish in Las Vegas history, William Brock is a winner again. He'll take the win here at Las Vegas, and all the big points contenders were wiped out in that one wreck. No big points contenders stand. And Jackson, although it's all of his team, he can't be too mad about that because he'll keep his points lead solidly because of it. But congratulations to the driver of the 01, that's William Brock, the now 10-time winner, tying with his teammate Max Anderson on the all-time win list for number 1. The battle for number 1 is back on, and Brock is not going down without a fight. Caldwell takes second, Sean Angel third for Red Stallion. Had to turn a lot of heads there. Eric Monaco in fourth, Gerard Aron and Lawrence Log 5th and 6th. Exactly where they started. Can't be mad about that. It's a great day for Thundersport, actually. That was a fantastic day for Thundersport. It's 7th for Thaber in his second to last start for the team. 8th for Chris Dodd, your pole sitter, and then it's a Trailblazer 9-10 as they take advantage of the chaos on the last lap to steal a few positions. I can't comprehend what just happened. Everything just went down on that last lap. And only one rank A in the top 10, only one rank A full time in the top 10. Everyone else, there's just so many rank C's and D's up here that it's just interrupting all of the domination they had early season. It was a chaotic race from start to finish. But it's William Brock taking the win here at Vegas. Let's go look at your finishing results. And it's William Brock taking the win here in Las Vegas doubleheader race 1. So this means he will start dead last In race 2, Vance Caldwell in second, Sean Angel in third, Eric Monaco in fourth, Gerardo on fifth, Lorenzo Log 6, Tyler Thaber 7. It's a very good performance for him for Monarch. Dodd in 8th, and then both Trailblazers go 9 and 10 to put a great result for the team. Once again, Paulson has been called to the steward's office. We'll get to hear about that post-race on his penalty for taking William Duncan out. You know that the stewards can't be happy about that. But starting on pole for the second race, it'll be a rank D top 2. And Jackson can't be too mad because at least he scored and he's going to be starting near the front. So he'll be somewhere. He'll be close to the front. Seeing people like Arndt and all the Mavericks who got screwed in that incident will still at least have something to go off because they're all going to be starting a little bit closer to the front in race 2. But congratulations to William Brock, although you're starting dead last in race 2. That's just because you won the first one. Congratulations. And the next race, it'll be race 2 of the doubleheader. After an exciting and chaotic race 1, and a rank D top 2 starting the next race, we all know that it's going to be a lot of fun and a lot of chaos in race 2. But until then, guys, ciao.